Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Leprechaun Hollow Skins match presented by Great Lakes Disc. The Caddy Chat boys are back for some Caddy Chat commentary. Jake and Josh.
Yeah.
Josh, excited to have you back in the studio.
I'm excited to be here. I've missed this studio. I've missed it, and I'm glad to be back. I'm excited to watch.
As am I. So, how the skins will work today, Josh, you want to break it down real quick for them?
Yeah, sure. We've got $50 a hole. You have to win the hole to earn the $50. If there's a tie for the best score, then that money gets carried over to the next hole until somebody outright wins a hole. And then it starts back over at 50 and goes again until all the skins are had.
And there will be a rotating tee pad, so each of the 4 competitors that you'll meet in a moment, they'll just rotate through, each taking a turn throwing first, and so on and so forth. So, yeah. Josh, I know you are excited to meet the competitors.
I am.
Everybody at home is as well. Let's get this thing rolling with competitor number 1.
Yeah, number 1, of course, one of our hometown favorites, Andrew Marwede. Andrew Marwede from Alpena, Michigan. Sponsored by DGA. He's a 1030 rated player and number 1 putter on the Disc Golf Pro Tour again. He's been a great putter for a couple of years and affectionately known as the Cookie Monster. I can't wait to see him tackle this course again.
Next up is Gavin Rathbun, his first time ever at Leprechaun Hollows. And Gavin's from Oswego, Illinois. He's a member of Team Dynamic Discs. He's 1023 rated, and he won the Tree Bash Open Championship earlier this year. So, great player, still young, up and coming. I'm excited to watch him play today.
Yeah. And then number 3 is Chandler Fry from out west. Chandler, a staple out there in the Washington area. Team Discraft, 1014 rated. He actually won the CCR Open last year. Just an all-around great player. And again, just a staple. He's been playing pro golf for 20 years.
And finally, Nick Gill, the most local of our competitors to this particular match. He's from Grand Rapids, Michigan. Joined Team Discraft this year, up and coming, 1009 rated, and this guy is a winner. He won a lot in 2022, and he's already got 8 wins in 2023, so he's coming into this event on fire. You guys probably remember him from the Preserve Championship lead card.
Yeah.
All right, hole 1, let's get this thing started. Par 377 feet, elevated tee pad, kind of a chip shot to open the round here. You got a small left gap there, narrow fairway. Wider righty backhand hyzer on the right. Kind of crash it into the sand pit there. And we should be looking at some birdie putts here.
And as expected, that flyover was not taken recently. There's a lot more leaves on these trees right now than there were in that preview.
Andrew Marwede cuts through the greenery there at first, but he's going to have a look for a birdie.
Yeah. Ooh, the backdoor route from Gavin. Does he sneak it down there? I think he probably did.
Yeah, we'll see, but he should have a look. Those trees tend to catch things on that left side, but that's not a turnover look that you usually see off the tee pad.
No, this is the normal, the common route. Just a little dump hyzer around the corner, and Chandler Fry is in the bullseye. So Nick Gill also going to the left side.
Nick is going for the sneaky route as well. That looked really good. Caught the last tree, but sat.
And even that, see, we're in the circle, so pretty easy hole for these guys.
Good putt from Gavin. Guarded look, but one that, a two-ring pro expects to hit. So here's Nick, and this isn't a gimme putt by any means, but he makes it look easy. So hole 1, 2 tap-in birdies, and 2 good putts, and we got to push.
Yeah. Now hole 2, par 4, 400 feet. This is one of the holes that had a significant change this year. That tee pad got pulled back 100 feet. The basket got pushed back and left, maybe 50 feet. This is a great hole, and I feel like we're going to see a lot of sidearms as Gavin goes up and over.
Big shot from Gavin. I wonder where it landed, and clearly not on the fairway.
Not where the camera could get it.
Nope.
Chandler. Yeah, this is just a nice, soft.
Traditional up the middle.
Yeah, you want something that's going to fade soft and slow.
But that got caught up a little bit on the edge. Here's Nick going up the gut as well.
A little too straight, but great kick.
Great kick back to the middle. He's going to love
Yep.
that landing spot right there. Here's Marwede. That looks a little inside.
Yeah. Oof.
This is a rough look for Andrew here.
It really is, and I can empathize with him. I've been there many times. I feel like my second shot on this hole is often...
What a job to find any gap there, though. He got caught up late and kicked to the left, but impressive stuff to hit the gap initially that he did.
Does Chandler get to a good spot? That's going to be a long look.
It's a look. So he's got a chance here at a 3. Here's Nick to put the pressure on the rest of the card. That is pretty much parked. So Nick is looking at a tap-in 3. Gavin, oh, no.
Uh-oh. Gavin's looking at a 5.
Gavin recognizes that this hole's about over for him. Wow.
But he saves the par, it looks like. But Nick's got that tap in, right? So we need something.
Marwede's got to throw that in. Chandler for the push.
And
Nothing.
No. Okay.
Our first winner on the day, Nick Gill. Tapping in for $100.
Way to go, Nick. Yeah, that's the way you want to start. That's a good feeling.
2 skins in the bag for Gill. We head to hole 3, par 3, 343 feet. The tee pad is more elevated than the pin location. It's a big righty hyzer to try and push, but the angle makes it interesting, and that fence on the right side that you're seeing is out of bounds. So you can't just throw deep of this and hang it all the way back.
Seems like in at least last year, a lot of guys were going for the skip shot on this, trying to skip it as far left as you can. And Chandler, did he get it back, though?
That is out of bounds.
OB.
So that's that deep fence. I mean, that was a good shot. He's only 40 feet from the pin, but he's well out of bounds.
The roller, I love it. Come on, Nick. You know, it turned over a little too quick, but that's a fine spot for a par.
We'll see if anyone can get a birdie look. Otherwise, Nick's shot puts him in play to push the hole. Marwede with a turnover forehand.
Interesting.
Gets caught late there. I mean, he's got an 80-footer or so.
Yeah, this is a more traditional shot right here. And,
It got down pretty quickly. I mean, he's got some run at it at least. Here's
Andrew,
Nick.
he said, is 40 feet, huh?
He's farther than that. Nick, he gave it a run. And that should be an easy 3, so Chandler's just going to pick up the hole, it looks like. Gavin, soft bid.
Yeah.
Here's Marwede from probably 70 to 80, I would think. We'll see.
Yeah. And he gets it. Wow.
The best putter in the world.
What a great putt.
Impressive.
Yeah, very nice. So an early skin for Andrew Marwede as well as we take another look at that. Just watching it all the way down.
Little hole 3 leaderboard check for you. Nick Gill in the lead with his 2 skins, $100. Marwede just cashed in his first skin of the day right there, and the other 2 yet to win.
Yeah, okay. Hole 4 is a pretty straight shot. It's going to be a tough forehand. This is kind of a backhand turnover, let it float up the hill. You do have an elevation change again of probably 15, 20 feet uphill, and a really tiny gap to hit. If you can throw something dead straight, that'd be great.
And the 270 feet with the uphill at the end kind of finishes more like a 290, 300-foot hole.
Yeah,
Well,
and there it is, dead straight.
Nick Gill pipes the gap there to start.
That's a great camera perspective, too, up by the hole, seeing that gap all the way back to the tee pad. It's pretty tight. And the forehand from Marwede,
It's up there.
it's in the circle, I think.
Gavin trying to force the turnover line. He's on the edge. He might have something stepping out, maybe.
Yeah. A long bid, though. See if Chandler can pipe it straight.
And that is overturned and yanked, and
okay.
We'll see what Mr. Fry has from over there.
I think Marwede's going to need to make a putt to push this one.
Nothing there for Chandler.
And he's known to make a
Gavin's
putt.
he's got a step out look here.
He does. Let's see.
And with the other two close, you would think he's running this.
Oh, too much spin. Just spins right off the pole.
A very good bid.
That was a great bid, yeah.
There's a replay for you, brought to you by Cusack Music.
Very nice.
And who's going to win the CTP here?
Oh, he's walking off the CTP.
Yeah, Marwede's checking if
I thought Marwede was a little further away than that. Okay, he really did get up there, huh?
And it looks like Nick's going to win the CTP, so Marwede's going to putt first.
Put the pressure on.
So Nick cashes in $25 for the CTP from All Day of Coffee.
Very nice. Well done.
And hole 5, par 4, 362 feet, brought to you by Cusack Music. Tight gap off the tee, moving hard left to right. Sandpit is the quote-unquote general landing area, but you definitely want to push out to about here if you want a chance to birdie the hole. And the hole for this event is actually on that grass island straight ahead. So island green makes it even tougher.
One of my favorite new holes in the last couple of years on this course. Marwede just lets go a little early.
And that's not going to do it for him.
No, and that's very similar, but it pushes through the landing
Sneaking
zone.
through is Gavin.
That's really, it's a par landing zone. It's really tough to get a birdie from there.
Yeah, I mean, even with the skill level of these players, you have to think a 3 is basically out of the question.
That I like.
That's what you're looking for. Gets hit late, but
I still like it.
He's got a chance to play to the green now.
It's a roller, a flick roller. I'm calling it. That's the shot from there.
All right, here's Nick. He's been feeling it early. He's won money.
Yeah.
The most money so far.
Yeah, hot start.
Looking at the turnover line. That looks good out of his hand.
Push.
He's got a chance. He's not out of position entirely.
Yeah.
Here's the flick roller from Marwede. And
oh, come on, baby.
Let's see where that thing finishes.
Stay inbounds. Nope.
That's going to curl up short of the island, out of bounds. So Marwede's hole is essentially done.
Oh, Gavin's going grenade. Or at least
he's going huge.
Spike hyzer.
He is going massive over the top. And that finishes just out of bounds. That's a little unlucky. That was a really impressive shot from Rathbun there.
Yeah. 10, 15 feet further.
This is framed up for Nick. Oh, it's inside.
Oh, and skips right over the aisle. Oh, and it
comes. What a pro backspin.
Yeah, that was fantastic.
Chandler getting poked by the tree here.
Oh, he should have gone flick roller. I'm telling you.
That looks a little left. Oh, and it finishes
out of bounds.
Out of bounds. So Gavin's going to give this a bid just to put pressure on Nick, maybe to.
It looks like Nick's gonna.
He's got an easy putt here for a 3.
Get another $50.
Boom. That's $100, Josh.
Is it?
That's 2 skins for Mr. Gill. He is cleaning up early.
Yeah. Okay. So. Hole 6, one of the shorter holes on the course, 193 feet. It's really just a dead straight shot at that stump you see in the middle that's gonna fade right at that end. Got an elevated basket up on some bricks up here to the left. And yeah, this one should be 4 park jobs.
It should be with players of this skill. And this hole is brought to us by Off the Grid. Only 1 skin on the line after Gill cleaned out the pot. Gavin Rathbun inside, but somehow gets all the way through and he's on the green. Here's Chandler. Slightly right, but stables up
Slides
nicely.
right up.
That's beautiful. That was
All you
textbook.
need. Yep. Straight at that stump. See what Nick can do here.
Looks great out of the hand.
Does it get past that last tree? Yeah.
Beats the only tree he needed to beat, and that's parked.
All right, Marwede, not much of a backhand guy.
Josh said that should be 4 for 4 on park jobs here.
It should be. Get through there. It's not parked, but that's in the circle.
It's in the circle.
That's in Andrew range for sure. All day.
And boom, cash money.
All right, push.
Yeah, you expect that one to be a push, and
Yeah.
it very much was. So we got $100 coming up on hole 7. But before that, let's check in on the leaderboard. Gill, like we said, cleaning up early. 225 in the bank already. Marwede's still at 50. And Chanimal and Gavin still at 0. Hole 7, brought to you by Shore Acres. 177 feet, par 3. Not a whole lot to worry about on this hole other than the trees up by the green. There's a deeper back door hyzer, kind of a higher shot. There's also the inside line, very soft hyzer you can sneak through with. You can also get through with a flex forehand up the middle. So we'll see what they do here.
Chandler going kind of the straight.
And that's just
He
overcooked.
juiced it.
Well, he should have a comeback look from there, but that was a little deep.
I like the standstill play from Nick here.
Trying to flip up a putter. Doesn't
Not
exactly
quite.
get it to flat.
Now we'll see that forehand flex you're talking about. This is the shot you would throw, correct?
Not surprised to see from a forehand specialist like Marwede.
And he hits the pin.
Ding! Off the pole. And Gavin one up him here.
Well, it looked a little early.
And he gets
it's
caught. Yep.
Gonna need a putt.
Long look.
Hit it.
He had a window, so that's all you can ask for there. Nick looks in jail. Wow. He got it out and got a run at the basket. Impressive stuff. So here's Chandler's deep shot. Looks like circle 2. Unobstructed, though. Boom.
Oh, and he cashes it.
Great hit from the Chanimal.
That'll push the hole. Almost let Andrew walk away with it.
Marwede
I like
stealing
that.
his putter and putting it in himself.
I like it.
Another push. Let's throw some more money on hole 8.
Okay, hole 8, brought to us by First Reformed Church. This is a par 4, 441 feet. One of my favorite holes on the course. I can't wait to see these guys throw it. It's dead straight for about 320 feet, and then a little 45-degree angle to the right, and we go another 100 feet or so. And OB on the road, correct?
OB
it's
past the road, yeah.
over the road. There's a line, OB line.
And there's a eagle
guys could
eagle
threaten
bounty
it.
on this hole. So
Yes, $50.
50 extra dollars up for grabs, even if they push the hole. So
And that was brought to us by Leppy Duels.
yeah, Lippy Duels. Nick goes high, and he's still in the fairway.
Yeah, that's pretty fortunate to test that ceiling and be that close to the fairway.
Marwede rips a forehand, and that is fading early, and I don't know if he's going to land in a good spot or not there. That's
Gavin
textbook
bumped it.
from Gavin. Get through.
Oh, great shot.
What a
Get
slide.
up there.
Oh, my goodness.
So he's edge of circle, little outside circle for an eagle.
I think he's just inside, and that is one of the best shots we've ever seen on that hole.
Yes.
Chandler gets sneaky on the left.
Oh,
Wow.
what a kick.
Favorable kick. He's going to have a chance to do something and force Gavin.
That was a fantastic scramble for Marwede.
That was ridiculously good. Here's Nick with a line to get up to the basket.
Yeah, tiny little window. Can he get it? It looks left.
No.
It looks like it stays left.
He gave it a try. Here's
So-
Chandler, knowing that Gavin is edge of the circle here.
Yeah, you got to run it. It was a good bid.
He tried.
He tried.
This is for an eagle.
Oh,
no.
Oh,
That's disappointing for him.
yeah. That one hurts.
You have to imagine he could taste the $200 right there.
Yep. And Marwede's good for the putt. What a scramble for birdie from where his drive went.
And then just casually knocking it down from 50.
Yeah.
Just nonchalant. Boop, in the basket. Another push. We got more money heading into hole 9. 370 feet here. Brought to us by Off the Grid. Another eagle bonus for a par 4. We'll see if anyone can get down there. The big thing for this one is beating those first 2 trees. And then trying to get just before here on the gap. And then we've got an elevated basket.
The most elevated basket on the course.
Absolutely.
Or would that be 13?
No, that is this one for sure. And
That was a good bit of distance.
He's up there. There is a backdoor line on the left, so he might have something down to the pin. Gavin's going to be right over there with him.
You can't see it from that camera angle, but that gap right in front of them is very tight.
Yeah, we're talking maybe.
For most of us schmucks,
maybe
anyway,
3
we're just
feet
trying
wide.
to get at least 30 feet off the tee.
Chandler's up there as well.
Yeah, these are some great shots, as you'd expect from some touring pros.
They're all getting up to at least the beginning of the landing zone, the ideal landing zone. Here's Nick with a Raptor. Oh, he's forced that over nicely.
That is a great... Oh, my goodness. Are you kidding me?
Easily the best shot I've ever witnessed on that hole. And with a Raptor, Nick Gill. Look at a replay of this. Fantastic rip.
And it looked so perfect and easy that everybody watching who hasn't played this hole is probably thinking, well, yeah, that probably happens all the time.
It hit the rocks. It hit the base of the basket.
Yeah. After just the
Wow.
perfect... Oh, man.
So
Very impressive.
Nick is staring at an eagle in the face, and these guys all know it. So you would think they're running the pin. Chandler gives it a try. Hits some foliage. All right. This is a tight gap that he's going to have to hit here.
And it's got to go in. Oh, my goodness. And it almost does.
Wow.
2 inches higher. And he's getting an eagle.
Look at another Cusack Music replay. Threads the needle, and yeah, 2 inches, Josh.
My goodness. What a bid. What a great shot.
Here's Gavin with a similar look, just a little bit bigger gap. He gives it a nice run as well.
Yeah, not holding anything back there. Now, for all it's worth, though, I mean, Nick still has...
He's got the elevated basket.
Putt straight uphill. Yeah.
He has the notorious elevated basket. Oh, no.
And he missed it.
He hung it left.
Now, I just want to mention, I haven't seen any of this before. I wasn't there this year, so I wasn't trying to spoil anything. I didn't think he would miss it.
Wow.
I just thought it was a possibility. So we're pushing.
So Gavin misses from C1 to
Is Chandler trying to chop him?
lose. Absolutely is trying to chop him here. And he's not letting that happen. Another push, but Gavin misses from C1 for an eagle. And a bunch of
then
skins. Nick does the same thing.
Wow. 2 extremely impressive drives.
Yes. Yes.
And 2 very sad misses.
So scores are still the same as far as monetary dollars in their pocket.
Great Lakes Disc, located in Grand Rapids, Michigan, is a fully stocked retail disc golf store that fulfills all of your disc golf needs. We carry all of the major manufacturers, accessories, and offer player and event sponsorship, along with tournament payout assistance. To learn more about Great Lakes Disc, visit greatlakesdisc.com.
All right, we're back. $250 worth of skins on the line.
Hole 10.
Hole 10.
One of my nemesis. Par 3. 300 feet. It's downhill. Curves to the right. It's a pretty specific shape, but if you got a good sidearm like this, it should be no problem. This one brought to us by Cusack Music.
That one fought back late. It was turned over a little bit.
He'll have a putt.
I'll have a long look.
A tricky little putt. Yeah, nice slow turnover.
Textbook turnover play from Chandler Fry, and he's
That's
in the circle.
Yeah. Still a lot of trees up there by the basket, though. So
Yeah.
in the circle's not always a gimme at Leppy.
There's the road
Get back
skip
on
shot play.
Fade.
That's going to be deep.
Mm-hmm.
I
But
don't
probably more open than even Chandler's, maybe.
possibly. I don't know that he'll have a look from back there if he's deep enough.
Oh, that might go in.
This is textbook. And that's
And
deep.
okay.
Interesting. Okay. If you'll remember last year, Andrew Marwede went chained out for an ace on this very hole. Oh. Gavin just
Missed one high, one low
he's
now.
just slightly off right now.
Yep.
Let's hope he gets into a rhythm here to win some money. Nick did have a putt. Good call, Josh.
But misses left.
Just off.
Almost the same putt from Marwede.
There's
They must have been right next
Marwede.
to each other, huh?
Well, Marwede's a little bit left, and he's definitely thinking about this branch that looks to be in his face
Oh,
here.
Sure.
Wow.
Ooh.
That is shocking.
Excuse me. Now Chandler
He
for the
sees
skins.
he sees the money on the line, and he connects.
There you go.
Clutch from
No skunk
Donnie
for Chandler.
Buckets.
Hugs the basket.
Hole
Oh.
11, brought to us by Beach Place. This one's a shorter one, 226 feet.
Watch out for the fire.
But you got to split those. You got to go left of the Mando, got to get over the fence. And then this whole fairway is essentially a large island. So you cannot land outside this fenced in area.
Ooh, did it make it over?
Barely. He's going to have a long look. And look at this. With a putter,
Okay.
I can't say I expect that to work out well for him.
I can't wait to see where it ends up, though.
And there it is. It's inbounds and far from the pin.
Okay.
Here's the standard forehand play, but he hits the
And
cabbage up top.
Yeah, that low ceiling really is one of the biggest buggers of this hole. You really got to get it inside there. And,
Gavin.
Oh, Gavin, slow down. Hard.
Good help from the rocks at the end.
Yeah, maybe 12 feet.
Yeah, that's a tap in for Rathbun.
Thank goodness.
So here's where Nick landed, pretty far away. He's going to have to give it a bid here with Gavin parked.
Yeah. Be excited to see Gavin get on the board. Then there won't be any skunks, I believe. Oh, but Chandler.
No board yet
makes
for
the
Gavin.
putt.
He's heating up after hitting the circle's edge to win some skins. He's feeling good.
It had to be 40, 45 feet.
Fun fact, hole 10's win for Chandler was his first time of his career ever winning skins.
Seriously.
Ever.
Always the skunk, huh?
So he was pretty pumped about that.
I'll bet.
Gavin taps in as expected.
It was a great drive.
We got another push, Josh.
Wow. Hole 12 is 210 feet, 207 feet, 9 feet. There is no gap. I'm going to say that. This is a tough hole. There's just a wall of trees in front of you. You could try to get that little triangle at the bottom right. You could try a sidearm like this, a little flex to the left, and hope it comes back. But wall of trees, Jacob. It's a wall of trees.
There's ways to get through. Josh just has some issues on this hole, clearly.
I'm bitter.
But,
I took it a 6 the other day.
He's having the same issues as these guys.
Yeah.
All three of them hit that wall of trees or before. See if Chandler can pick up the pace here. That looks a little turned over, and that won't work. So nobody
Okay.
staring at an easy 2 here. Here's this tiny backdoor lane. Gavin's probably going to give it something. Not a bad bid.
Yeah. Give Mario's Pizzeria some love. Get in.
Off the top. Good look from Nick.
Yeah, that was a great run.
Chandler trying to give it a run.
Yeah. the old tree
Doesn't quite
flopper.
work out, and this is a tight gap from Andy.
He's good for it, though, I bet.
Hits it, and it was just the tree up top that got him.
So a star par on hole 12. Oh, no. Never mind. I spoke too soon.
No, Andy's tapping in.
But it gets pushed with a couple of pars.
Yeah.
That's
Which is interesting.
a little shocking.
For a
Well, not
just over
terribly
200 feet hole.
shallow. Yeah.
Here's our leaderboard check-in after hole 12. Chandler has jumped out in front with $250 worth of skins. Nick's still at $225. Andy at $50. And Gavin still looking for that breakthrough moment.
Goose egg right now.
Brings us to hole 13, also 209 feet, brought to us by TNT Roofing. You got OB down the right side. Tighter hole, but it's pretty much framed up for you. So the thing that makes this one interesting at the end is tight little green and an elevated pin.
They're
again.
elevated, maybe the second tallest on the course. Either way, it's elevated. This is a tough forehand shot, I think. Do you think he's going to come it all the way wide?
I think he'll try
a
and
little
finish to
stand
the
up.
right, but that one flipped up nicely for him. And he found the path, so he's
Very
going to have
nice.
an open putt there. I would expect a 2 from him. Here's Gavin trying to one-up him. That looks dead straight.
Oh my goodness, he gets chains.
Wow.
That was a fantastic shot. Just straight at it with a putter.
Well deserving of a Cusack Music replay. Look at that.
Yeah, look at that coming
Dead
in.
straight, like you
Again,
said.
2 inches up.
Flips up and barely misses staying in the basket. Barely low.
Chandler trying to do the same and...
He's
just-
back in bounds.
Oh, wow. What a reaction.
Here's Nick. Same idea as those two, and he hits that tree that Chandler did. So Nick knows he's got to throw this one in now. And that won't do it.
Nope.
His hand was kind of forced there, though. Chandler's got to look after his fortunate bounce, and he's off the
Ooh,
top.
Just a little high.
Cash money for Marwede, and
Let's see if
I would expect a
Rathbun
push here.
can make his putt. He does. He's good for it.
More money piling up, Josh.
Yeah. Hole 12. Hole 12 is 200 and... I'm sorry, this is hole 14, 191 feet. Little par 3. There's a Mando on the right. That tree is a Mando. Stay left of it or go to the drop zone. And there's also OB long. So it's a really touchy shot here. Gavin looks like he did it perfectly. Nope, coming in hot.
And that stayed in with those logs in the backstop. Thanks again to Hopland Brew Stillery for supporting us on this hole. That is deep,
Oh, baby.
and that is long. Chandler apologizing to the gallery there.
Let's see if Nick can slow it down a little bit.
This hole would essentially double Nick's winnings on the day. That is casual and in the circle.
Oh,
Little bit.
this one looks like it's threatening the Mando, but it
Little-
makes it.
Yeah, a little yanked. He's in bounds.
Make it. Ooh. Good try.
Gavin taps in from about 15, 20 feet. Let's see if Nick can push the hole. Yes, sir.
He does.
$250 going into hole 15, Josh.
Wow.
What do we got here? We've got Mario's Pizza bringing us another hole. 290 feet. This one moves right to left. It's a Stockheiser with a little bit of placement at the end. You gotta beat that last tree, and you definitely need to be high enough to get over that fence, or you're gonna get knocked down and be stuck with nothing from about 50 feet. So
And now none of the fences we're looking at have any OB involved.
yeah,
You have to be way left or right to be OB.
Chandler gets caught up early, drops. That's gonna be a tough birdie look for him. Let's see if Nick can make that. That's a
Ooh, a
little
little
inside
tight.
too.
Does it push?
It should be circle 2.
Yeah, and it's over the fence, but not deep into the trees. I bet you he's got a decent look from there.
That looks good from Andy. And that is pushing and pushing.
Get
wow. That is over on 16's tee pad.
Is it?
That looks good from Gavin.
Yeah,
Little
that's-
short. It faded early, but that's edge of the circle.
Yep, and there shouldn't be anything in his way. It should be a nice open putt.
Chandler's going to try a trick shot here, it looks like. And it didn't quite
Hey.
work out for him. props to him for trying it.
Yeah, I'm glad he tried.
Nick does have a look. Good call, Josh. Circle 2.
Step out, straddle, and he's good for
Good
it.
catch. Good putt
So
from
Gavin's
Nick.
going to have much the same, I think, just a lot closer.
Yep.
And Marwede's probably going to make this anyway, so it won't matter.
Wow.
And he doesn't.
Andy's gone cold here with the putter.
You think he's just trying to stack up the skins so he can swoop in and grab a
Well,
bunch
maybe,
of them
but you would think that
on
you
one
would
of
hit
these
that.
holes
You
coming
would
up?
think you would hit that putt if you're trying to stack up the skins, right?
No, I mean let him build so that he can swoop in. He wanted him to push.
Yeah, well, that putt would have made him push.
Oh, yeah.
Leaderboard check. Chandler still up top. No changes from our last one. Nick still at 225. Andy at 50. Gavin still hunting, but this is a big $300 pot. Hole 16,
Yeah.
Island.
Hole 16's an island, and it's brought to us by Grip 6 Belts. OB left of that fence as well, so a little tight on the left side, a lot more room to breathe on the right side.
If you miss the island, you re-tee.
Gets it behind the tree.
It would be great to see $300 worth of skins go away with an ace.
Yeah, it would. A little bit long again, so we got two guys behind the tree. Gavin with the unconventional sidearm. Parked.
They're all landing on the island, though, so
Mm-hmm.
it's looking like another push. So Chandler, he's free to run it, right?
Absolutely. You better run it. Does he run it?
Looks like a run. Oh, off the cage.
Good bid, good bid.
3 of those, Josh, though, are behind this
Mm-hmm.
stump, and I don't know that Chandler has a look. And he doesn't. He tried something, but
Sure, tried it flat. Try to slide it across the top of that tree. That works sometimes.
Andy's able to step to
Andrew
his
gets
left, cash that one in. So here's Gavin to push another hole. Oh, no.
What happened? Was it wind?
That's just a miss from Gavin.
That's a big miss, because
Yeah, he admitted it right
See.
there. He knows what he just did because Nick is in trouble.
yeah.
He's trying.
See, yeah. See, this is what I was saying.
He's looking
Andy
at
missed
every
the
angle.
last one on purpose, so that this would be $300 for him.
All right, Nick is what? Less than 15 feet?
Oh,
Maybe
yeah.
10 feet?
Mm-hmm.
But with not a whole lot of anything here.
It's a toughie.
He is stretching hard and
Oh, just doesn't get it
Oh,
over
no.
enough. Oh, stroke.
penalty stroke for Nick. Just kidding. Andy cashing
Wow.
in all 300.
From behind the tree. The one guy you thought would have had that hole didn't.
Yep. All right, Beach Place is coming in again to sponsor hole 17, 444 feet. This is a chance for these guys to rip. Long straight shot with a tight green to finish. So it does take placement if you're trying to get all the way up to the pin. It'll be cool to watch these guys rip here.
Yeah.
Back to $50
A
worth
roller.
of skins.
Does it get off the fence?
He got it down, got through.
Oh my goodness.
through
How
again.
did he get through? That's a fantastic drive.
And he's edge of circle
It's
2.
gonna be a long look, but you're really getting in front of this fence is
Here's a
step
guy that
one.
can rip.
Push, push, push. Hits that
One
tree.
tree, I think one tree away from potentially getting to the green there.
Mhm.
Here's Chandler. He's got a good move on that. Can
Oh,
it
yeah.
get stable? The overstability kicks in, and he is.
Oh my goodness. Bullseye
Parked.
on hole 17.
Park job from Donnie Buckets.
Very nice. Can Nick match it? Needs to hold just a little longer. And he does.
That's
Those are-
impressive stuff.
Back-to-back phenomenal drives.
So they're parked. And he gives it a run from the edge of circle 2 there. But this is just a formality at this point.
Push into the last hole.
Nick and Chandler, 2 really good shots.
Yeah. So hole 18 brought to us by Israel's Home Service, who actually put a $100 ace bounty on this hole today. This is a Spike Heiser 219 feet. It's a tough hole.
It is. But we should be able to see an ace run or two, I would think.
Yeah.
With just a big shot over the top.
You're really trying to get over the top of that pine tree and just spike it down into the green.
And he's crashing down the backside of circle one. These will be tough to see once they're up in the air.
That one looked like he pulled it a little bit, but it still got up there.
And it's stuck in the ground. He's got a circle two look.
All right.
A little tombstone action for the Chanimal. Nick going big over the top as well. We'll see how overstable that disc is. Yeah, and it faded a little early. He might have something from in there.
Look good out of the hand from Marwede.
And he's backside of the circle
yep.
as well.
I saw it flash back there. Okay, so everybody's, what was the furthest one? A little outside circle maybe, and he
Circle
cashes
two.
it.
Chandler,
Very
not
nice
missing.
putt. Very nice putt.
All right, so if we have a push on this hole, we'll go to sudden death on hole one. Boom.
And there you go, Gavin. Good putt.
There's the push. So Gavin, all 18 holes, he's still hunting, but there's $100 worth of skin still on the table. These guys are going to go to a playoff sudden death type format. You have to push the hole to stay in the playoff. So
Okay, so anybody who's not tying the best score on the hole is done.
Yep. And there's your leaderboard check. Andrew Marwede, that huge payday on hole 16, jumps him to the top of that list.
Yeah, back to one.
Back to hole one, All Day at Coffee. Thanks again for sponsoring. Again, we're going to see, I think, an adjustment from these guys the second time through to throw the bigger right-hand side.
Yeah.
But that left-hand gap is still an option.
Chandler sticking to the hyzer route, but let's go early.
What a kick.
Oh my goodness.
That is a little bit lucky for Chandler to be looking at a 2 here.
Nick committed to the left side.
And it's basically the same putt.
Yeah.
Same putt he had to start the round. That's inside as well.
What's going on?
And he's in jail.
So all Gavin has to do is get it on the green. Hit metal. Oh my goodness. What a shot.
Oh my God.
Well deserving of a Cusack music replay. There's Gavin spinning it well out of the hand. Great form and
Just
running
a little right
the
side,
basket. Huh? Yeah, barely right.
Mm-hmm. Very nice.
It is cool to see the disc come in on this hole because you can't see it from the tee pad, which is why you see it there. They thought that was in because that caught a lot of metal. He tried, but Andy was in jail. He is out.
Somebody's got to make their putt to push this, or Gavin's going to take home the last $100.
Same putt as he had to start the round here, basically, for Nick, and that is yanked right. And he's out.
Okay.
Chandler casually steps up to push the hole. No money for Gavin yet. Chandler'd like to see himself get to 350 on the day.
Forgot Chandler got that lucky kick. So here we are again at hole 2. Hole 2 brought to us by ERG Energy Bars. Hole 2 is a par 4, 400 feet. Nick had a fantastic shot on this on the first round and had an eagle look, right?
Yep.
And let's see if the other guys can get, well, long.
He had an
putt.
easy par or easy birdie.
Easy birdie.
That looks better.
Gavin sticking to the high route, staying true, and that is an adjustment.
Oh, a fantastic adjustment.
That should be edge of circle 2.
Chandler with an adjustment as well. I think he let go a little early last time, didn't he?
All right.
Oh, he's in that right side.
It's great to see these guys making those adjustments, though. It shows you how good of a player they are.
Whoa.
Great bid from Chandler. And Gavin is framed up here from about 60. Just didn't give it enough.
Big Z Raptor. Yep, Big Z Raptor.
Thought I was going crazy for a second. I forgot we said people drop off if they don't contribute to the push. So I was wondering where Nick and Andrew were. So we've just got Gavin and Chandler. They both get their birdies. A great scramble from Chandler to get that birdie.
For sure.
Hole 3. Brought to us
300
by Torch.
343 feet. Yeah, thanks Torch for helping us out here. OB fence, that's really the main contender here. Chandler threw OB to start this event on the 3rd hole, and neither one of these guys got close to a birdie look, so we'll see again what the adjustment is here.
Ooh.
That is oh, he got lucky.
Very nice.
He was a fence post away from another OB and essentially handing Gavin $100. Gavin's stock shot lands in there. Unlucky tree kick there.
Rolls back around all the crap.
I think we're looking, unless Chandler can do something special here from a tough spot.
Another push.
Yeah. I think Chandler knows that too. With Gavin missing his long look, he's just laying up saying, hey, let's get to hole 4.
Yep. Which really is in Chandler's wheelhouse with a nice straight woodsy shot.
All Day of Coffee stepping up again for this 270-foot hole. We saw Nick and Andy get to circle 1 to start the round. Gavin and Chandler struggled to get good looks, but Gavin chained out from his approach.
A lot of spin on that one.
We'll see again what the adjustment is. But yeah, Chandler should be teed up, and Gavin's got a nice mid-range shot as well.
Oh, that looks great. Sit down now. Sit down now.
Wonderful stuff. That is
very good.
Backside of circle 1 for Gavin. It looks a little
This is
low.
coming straight, you think so? Oh, it is. Okay.
Similar spot to where Gavin was earlier.
Mm-hmm.
Do it.
Oh, just a little deep.
That looked
He gave it the juice.
So here it is, a chance for $100 for Gavin.
Come on, Gavin.
Boom.
Yeah, all right. Nobody skunked.
Good for him.
I like that. And he played some great golf. I'm glad he finally got a couple of skins to show for it.
He was instrumental in some of those pushes.
Yep. Missed a couple of bad putts.
He deserved the money.
He did. Way
So
to go.
Andy comes out on top, but everybody wins, like you said, Josh. Really good to see. Fantastic event.
Yeah.
Thanks to all of our sponsors and, of course, the players on the staff for behind the scenes for making this happen. It was a great day out there, and the gallery enjoyed it. Got to buy some plastic from these awesome guys, too.
Yeah.
Get some autographs, some pictures. So,
And it was a good warm-up for them for Worlds, which is happening this week.
So good luck to all 4 of them at Worlds. And we appreciate them coming out.
Yeah.
And we look forward to the event next year.
Yeah. Thanks for having me back, Jake. This was a lot of fun. I enjoyed watching it. I love watching this level of player come out and tear up our local courses, show us how the hole should be played.